One thing I want to tell the people of Ngor Okpala is that if care is not taken, you see that blessing Evangelist Ebuka is bringing to your community will turn to a cost to you guys. I see a lot of propaganda. A lot of things. You all know the truth. You see, I like the fact that a lot of people are posting about what Evangelist Ebuka Obi is currently doing in Ngor Okpala or at Ngor Okpala community, including those people that we are bashing us then when we are preaching that we believe in grace of Evangelist Ebuka Obi. You know, a lot of them are fighting to bring the man and the ministry down. I saw a lot of people that used to drag us then, insult us. I've clashed with a lot of them one-on-one. Then I was still back home. You know? But sometimes when I see them on their pages trying to thank God and Evangelist Ebuka on what he is currently doing at Ngor Okpala, turning the community into a city, the massive project and the economic value he brought down to Igbo land, Imo State to be precise, you know, generating revenues, especially on 100 days programs like this. You know, I was discussing with one of them earlier today, or was it yesterday now, and I was telling him, you are one of those people that I said, no. The Evangelist Ebuka I know is totally different from your usual prophet, man of God, whatever. You know, those ones that discourage a lot of young people like us in terms of when you call it Christianity, church, worshiping God, believing in Jesus Christ, you know. And Evangelist Ebuka is different from all those people. Those guys, yeah, another time crackers biscuit, another time, you know. But now, I'm happy that one, Evangelist Ebuka never forehand, you know, and till tomorrow, I know that he's not gonna forehand, because looking at him, both the way of preaching, the way of every, you know, that is totally different from what we are used to. You know, and I'm seeing a lot of people from Ngor Okpala that has been ranting, you know, since the relocating of the ministry from Lagos to Ngor Okpala about land, Anajuese and Ajiase. Some people from back are pushing them, you know, confusing them, washing them, saying all manner of things. From day one. We know all those things. That's the reason why sometimes when I see all these their videos, I will laugh. Because I'm an on happy that button. But one thing I want to tell the people of Ngor Okpala is that if care is not taken, if you guys like didn't use your brain, you see that blessing Evangelist Ebuka is bringing to your community will turn to a cost to you guys. I see a lot of propaganda. A lot of things. You all know the truth. Your leaders know the truth. You know. But sometimes from day one, we hear walk all those things, now cause confusion, now cause trouble, trying to mess all his efforts up. But like I said, people of Ngor Okpala, if you guys are not careful, if care is not taken, you see that blessing, that massive light Evangelist Ebuka brought down to Ngor Okpala will turn to cost to you guys. But we are not praying for that, but just for you guys to use your brain. 100 days will be starting tomorrow. I know that there is a plan on ground from some people of Ngor Okpala. I know that there must be a plan to try to, you know, to mess things up. Because not be today we did the game. The more they are doing this, the more candy but it's gonna do you guys no good if you're gonna listen to me. It's going to do you guys no good at all. And one thing you guys should know is that Moka Akarigo, you know, I'm the one that's also saying this on social media. Moka Akarigo, because when you trace back from the first battle, the second, you see from native doctors, Ndioka, outsiders, insiders, ministry are still growing, you know. So sometimes it's a waste of time, waste of effort, and waste of energy, you know. So I like the fact that all these people that used to call me Onyedi, when we're talking about Zion, including some, you know, top creators and people not quite by Kunkum. I'm seeing their videos now saying no, Evangelist Ebuka, no. Or sometimes I see their comments like, hey, I'm not a fan of Evangelist Ebuka, but I'm happy with what she's doing at Ngor Okpala. I'm proud of him with what he's doing at Ngor Okpala, but I'm not a fan of him. Why can't you be a fan of him if you are proud of what he's doing? If Ndi Igbo buy here, Ndi Igbo buy a problem. How about Evangelist Ebuka wear Yoruba? Because I'm a massive thing, light on a wote na that particular tribe. They buy. Make I no talk. But what am I trying to say? 100 days is starting tomorrow, and those of you that are still doing your share here, once you are following God and following the ministry or whatever with your cool and open hand, believe you me, that grace will always push for you. That grace will always fight for. Sometimes, you know, that's why you are full mufika or for the mufika, because you be here about Hakari. So, sometimes, when I watch how this whole thing has played, from day one, Mogana Taika crackers biscuit, Anachi, Mogana after I said, I want to bas you in life. And then see the level things are going now. And how proud the same Evangelist Ebuka, Hana saying, how proud they are on him now. I will shake my head, you know. So, you guys should always appreciate what you have and not always try to misbehave because of nas. You're listening to some people sometimes in video I will be laughing. I'll be laughing, and you can make it. Yes, Omeru Nebere. God,